T&T BBQ. I'm back here. I'm gonna do a series on y'all guys, talking about how to grill, how to smoke like a pro at your home using a kettle grill or something of a kettle grill. So this is not a kettle grill, but this is something that, you know, that's something like a kettle grill. But today I want to show you how to get my fire started. I got this out here because this is a no-no. Say no, 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 no. I don't care if you know, I know Myron Nixon use it, and we're not Myron Nixon, okay? But I'm telling you, that's a no-no. You know, for y'all home cookers, it gonna mess the grill up. It just gonna have a flavor that you don't want. I done had that bottle for about 4 or 5 years, and it's full. You see? And guys, guess how I got that bottle? Just guess. Just guess. A guy brought it over at a cook-off. So I'm gonna be doing this series of videos on how to use a small grill and have a nice barbecue flavor, a nice smoke flavor. And as you can see, I'm using something like the minion method. I'm trying to get probably good 6 hours of smoke out of these charcoal, and I got some mesquite wood chunks in there. You see, guys, and I got probably about close to 6 pounds of charcoal. So I got my water pan on this side, where my beef chuck steak gonna be sitting on this side, and I have the wood on the opposite side and the charcoal on the opposite side. So this one don't have a vent directly over it, but it does the same thing. It's gonna do the same thing, cause it's gonna get a nice smoky flavor. Guys, let me tell you something. You know, I keep telling everybody, you know, people can see my reverse flow smoker right there, and in the back I have another reverse flow smoker, and they say, T&T, it must be your grill. It's your grill. It's not the grill, guys. Let's get that straight right now. You know, I got people out there, like for instance my boy BBQ. You know, he doing it up on Weber grill, you know, and he got a big grill too. My boy K Ray, you know, he has a big grill, but he also does small cook. Another guy that really interests me is my boy Ray Mac. You know, Ray Mac, you know, he has quite a few selection of smokers he does. But you know what, sometimes I look at those guys, they don't feel like fumbling and stumbling with the big giant grills. They want to have grill flavor, they want to have good meat, and they get things that turn out awesome on those small grill, kettle grills, you know, small vertical smokers. You know, guys, it's not the grill, it's the grill master, it's the pit master. And that's what I'm proving right here by making these videos. And I'm trying to also help y'all guys so y'all can understand that y'all can do the same thing. Maybe you live in a place that has terrible barbecue and your family loves smoked food, so now you may see a grill and say, you know, this is a kettle style grill. You know, they run sales at Walmart, Kmart on these grills. This was a free grill from my father-in-law because he just didn't gave it up, so he gave this to me. Thank you, Reverend Loggins. But guys, like I say, I'm doing this video, these few videos. I think it'll be a series of 8 videos. I'm using all types of grill smokers. I'm gonna use my vertical smoker once. I'm gonna use a direct grill. I got a direct where I can direct grill at, but I'm gonna try to start with the most difficult cook right now, and that's like I do a long smoke on the grill. Now you see this right here, guys? I just seen one of these on sale for $8 right here at Kmart. $8. Okay, this right here is $6. You could probably use this, you know, 4 or 5 times, depends on how heavy-handed you are. You can use. I've been using this thing for 2 years now. I like the little grills, I like the big grills, and guess what, guys? It's easy. So, you know, there's no excuse right there, guys. You know what I'm saying? This little thing right here on this little grill, you know, I got I got it going right there. See it there? Got no charcoals going right there. And what I like doing is I like getting a pair of tongs. So when stuff like that happen right there, when the charcoal get off, I got a pair of tongs. I just use the charcoal, not for meat, but I just get them and pile them back up on there. And like I say, I don't want to get a blazing fire. You know, I just want to get like 4 or 5 pieces going, real good. You know, around the wood area, and get this grill to go to smoking. Get some white on a couple of those charcoal, and I want to get it going. And guys, I'm telling you, I put the grate on there. I got my water on this side. I have everything set up. I'll be bringing my steak out. I mean my chuck roast out in 5-6 hour cook. Cooking it to 180. I got it injected with beef broth. The rub, I'm gonna give you my rub, guys, and this is the rub I use in brisket and competition, guys. Y'all ready for this? Coarse black pepper. Learn from my boy K Ray. Seasoning salt, not Lawry's, but all-purpose, the kind that you get from DG, Dollar General. If you don't know what that is, Dollar General. Okay. Coarse garlic. I'm talking about like a coarser grind. You don't want to use powder, okay? Coarse garlic. And you want to do a little onion powder, just a little bit of onion powder, because you don't want to get too much powdery substance in your rub. And then you want to go ahead and you want to put some MSG in it, some accent, some MSG. Okay, and you get that with some paprika, and you rub that on your meat, you rub that on that beef, and guys, I'm telling you, it's a showstopper. You don't need no sweet, you know, you can do it with your barbecue sauce, but you want beef to taste like beef. You know, and that's the approach I'm taking right now. You know, in the past I put a lot of sugar on beef, but I guess my palate is maturing. You know, I guess I tried these different cooks out, like my boy Kirby Q, my boy K Ray, and even, you know, all the way up to you know, a bunch of videos I seen like a lot of people do. And I'm fans of all y'all guys, you know, Two Picks, Ray Mac. I'm fans of all y'all guys. You know, it's a lot of people that I'm fans of. I'm not leaving your names out there, but I will be getting y'all another videos, other shout outs. But I just want to show y'all guys on my setup here, and I'll be back with you. Just T&T BBQ, where the Southern's supposed to taste. God bless you and God bless America. We out of here. This is T&T BBQ, where the Southern's supposed to taste. I'm out here. I got the grill running pretty good. I'm sitting around 275. Right now, I wanted you to come and let me see how we got it going now. As you can see, guys, I got some of my charcoal hasn't started burning yet. But right here, you see that? When I open that vent, I'm getting a blare right there. You see the wood is burning, the charcoal is heating up. The chuck roast is still cooking. I'm gonna spray it down a little bit, keep it moist. And what I'm using in the bottle, guys, beef broth. That's all I'm using. Just plain old beef broth. I'm adding the beef flavor to that. As you can see, some of the sausages right there that I'm cooking, indirect heat. Look at that color they got on them, guys. You know, I'm going to turn these right here. Go ahead and turn them right here. I got a good color on them. I'm going to go ahead and turn them right here. Turn them. They're done right now, but I like a good color on my meat all the way through. So, guys, the importance of having a clean burning fire is this, guys. And I'm going to talk to you a little bit. The importance on having a clean burning fire is that, for number one, you don't want that real heavy smoke on there, because then you get a bitter flavor. I got a good smoke. I'm not over smoking the meat. I had a little fire because I had the vents open a little bit. But right here, if I want to, I can go ahead and shut down this grill right here by the vents right here. Just go ahead and turn this right here. I'm shutting down the vents a little bit on here. I'm controlling the temperature. If I want to open this up right here, I just let it open this right here up, right here. Okay. Now here I am. I'm getting a nice, even smoke on this right here. Now that's hot on this side of the grill too. I'm getting a real good smoke flavor. The sausages are looking good. Guys, the thing is heat management, smoke management. You have to manage the fire. Just like I managed to fire on those big grills, I got to manage to fire on the small grill. It's all, that's what it all boils down to. Now, you see how thin the smoke is? You see, it's like you barely can see it. See, that means you're cooking. Now I got wood in there. I got nice mesquite wood in there. But if I was to let that mesquite wood burn slower than what it's supposed to, or my fire wasn't having the breathing it was supposed to, not getting the oxygen it's supposed to, excuse me expression, excuse me for a second. But if I'm not getting the correct oxygen to my fire, basically the fire will bog down. I'll get all this black or white roaring smoke out of my grill, and the food would taste horrible. But my smoke is burning clean. I got my grill smoking the way I want it right here. I'm gonna choke down the temperature just a little bit. Guys, I tell you what, you should smell the smell that's coming out of this grill right here, and you will see for yourself what kind of what's the turnout of it. I'm gonna have a nice, when I say a nice bark on this meat. The bark is gonna be great. Like I said, guys, the season was simple. Just look at the first video, number 1. I told you what I had on the meat. I'm spritzing it down with just a regular old spritzer from the dollar store. These are some of the things you need: a nice pair of tongs, a spritz bottle, your protein, whether it's chicken, ribs, turkey, whatever you want to do. If you're doing steak, you want to do it more direct heat, hot and fast, get a good sear on it. If you're doing stuff like roast, brisket, pork butts, you can do it all on this grill right here. You don't need a big smoker. But you have to follow these steps, guys. Clean burning fire. Indirect cooking. You know, some people believe in direct cooking, but me personally, direct cooking is not the way. I believe in indirect cooking. So there you go, guys, right there. They're just giving you a hint of showing you again what I mean by cooking. Everything's going pretty good. I'm gonna have a smoke flavor, a smoke ring, and guys, we cooking with wood. So there you go, T&T BBQ with a Southern explosive taste. And these grills right here cost about 65, 70 bucks, and you can have the best barbecue you ever had in your life. Just keep following the messages. I have another video. I think like I say, I'm gonna do 3 videos of using this grill right here, and I have a couple more coming to you. So T&T BBQ with a Southern explosive taste. Remember, and this is T&T BBQ. This is the 3rd video on beginning smoking, and like I said, I'm just doing a simple pork chuck roast, beef chuck roast. And what we're finna do now, we're finna wrap that chuck roast, okay? Now, a lot of people have heard of aluminum foil, but we're gonna use wax paper. I'm gonna show y'all guys how T&T BBQ have turned the game up on this chuck roast, and how we gonna get moisture into it. So what I do now, I get my tongs. You can see the color. Come look at this color. That color right there. Now I got an internal temperature right now on this chuck roast. Internal temperature is 160. So I'm going like 195. So I'm gonna wrap it right now. I'm gonna go ahead and spray it down real good with some beef broth right there. Not too much, because I don't want it to I don't want to braise it. I just want to give a little light liquid in for moisture. So right now I'm just gonna wrap it like here. I'm gonna tuck down the insides right here, and I'm gonna tuck this in right here. Okay, you see how I did that, guys? Now I'm gonna go. I'm gonna get some more wax paper out. This stuff's cheap, so you got to worry about getting too much. And all you do is just continue wrapping it, guys, tight. Continue wrapping tight, guys. Wrap it tight. And you wanna, I like to wrap it like, you know, say for instance, if I wrap it on top first, like if I wrap it around it, next one I'm gonna wrap over it, okay? So I get another piece of wax paper right here, and I like the wax paper better than aluminum foil. Is that I think it holds the moisture in, and it doesn't take your bark off like aluminum foil does. It's a little more delicate than aluminum foil. Aluminum foil can actually really speed up your cook. But this right here, it don't speed up your cook as much as aluminum foil. It does a little bit, but it does the same thing as aluminum foil without speeding up the cook. So you can come here. I have the wax paper. I have the chuck roast wrap, chuck roast, pot roast, whatever you're gonna call it, wrapped with a little beef broth on here. You come look at my charcoal. My wood is still burning. You see how that is? My briquettes are burning kind of smooth. I did put a handful back in there, a couple handfuls actually in there. That was pretty easy. You don't use no aluminum foil. Just no lighter fluid. Just lift the grate up, throw a handful, throw about 2 handfuls, and when I lift this grate up, we're sitting at 275, 280 degrees. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna close it down here. Right there. We're gonna let it go. And like I said, guys, this is T&T BBQ with a Southern explosive taste. And this is the 3rd video, and this was the wrapping process. This is wrapping, keeping it moist, keeping it nice and tender. Say for instance, if I wanted to smoke, if I wanted it to be pulled, I would go like 196. I like it a little sliceable, so I try to do it 190. Let it go up to 195. Let it come down to about let it rest about an hour, and I can slice it. So like our last video we'll be bringing to you will be the slicing process on how we're going to do this thing. So this is T&T BBQ with a Southern explosive taste. Thank you. May God bless you and God bless America. T&T BBQ, I'm out here, and what I'm doing is I'm cutting up this last part of this video. I like y'all to see the turnout of this right here. Guys, you can see the smoke ring on this right here is good. It's a juicy cut of meat, and the way I do this is I cut against the grain, guys. And it's so important you cut against the grain, cause you cut this against the grain. Like I say, I don't want to pull this. I want a little consistency. Cut good sandwich meat. Like I say, guys, the color on this is to die for, guys. This did a good job. Look at that smoke ring, guys. Look at that. What I'm doing now is I'm just carving it up. It got different cuts, so it goes different parts of some you cut. You try to cut everything against the grain, guys. So to make sure that you have a nice cut of meat here, and you cut against the grain, and right here you can see I'm cutting against the grain here, trying to and then you go and cube it up, guys. You cube it up. So this to make some good sandwich meat right here. Just go ahead and cube it all up. And the good thing about this, guys, is while you cube it up, you want to go ahead and just spray your meat down like here with a little beef broth. Just add a little more beefiness to it, and keeping our meat moist. I let it sit. You let the meat rest. You gotta let the meat rest, guys. The meat had to rest for about 15-20 minutes. If I would have, I should have let it rest about an hour, but we got friends around ready to eat. I'm holding them off with knives. We're gonna have a good time. We got some sweet corn in here cooking. We got some baked beans going. I tell you what, guys, it's a good day to be with friends and family. It's T&T BBQ, and I'm with a Southern explosive taste. God bless you and God bless America.